Hi, my name's Avon. I was circumcised at birth and I would like to reverse my circumcision. The relief that I want to get is just to walk down the street comfortably. Only did I discover in my late teens that there was something called foreskin. I'm a C1 cut, so that is the lowest circumcision level that you can go. The penis is very exposed and there's no skin covering the corona, which is around the penis head, or the area of skin that's just after the penis head. And with very limited skin, that would be the circumcision scar. My experience with being circumcised mixes PTSD and just genuine physical discomfort. It's a very uncomfortable poke or tingle down the skin, and you just feel that every single step you take. But when you be intimate, you just don't have that sensation. I am currently seeing someone at the moment, but being cut has brought a couple issues within the relationship. But that's just how much can be behind cutting up a bit of someone's organ without their consent. You don't see the psychological domino effect it might have on them.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I have experienced great amount of pain and skin tearing while growing up. I noticed it affecting a major section of my life when I was intimately active at the age of 22, at the fact that I was completely unresponsive to stimuli. I have ordered a restorative kit. The idea of this device is that you place your penis head on the blue cone, fold your skin all the way up to the gray cone, clamp down the white one, and then just release the tension that is on this screw until a later on point where you'd like to add more weights or strap it on your leg for a more powerful pull, as it were. Day one has been a bit dismal as I do not have enough skin to use this device or stretch it to the black cone and leave it clamped down before the spring pulls up. Today we'll be meeting Mr. Stali and asking him if it's possible for me to reverse my circumcision, if it's possible for me to regain sensitivity, and if it is possible for alternative surgical means for me to restore my foreskin.
Everyone.
Hello.
Good evening. Come in.
Good evening.
Mr. Chitali with the Sun. Let me have a look to see what's the state of affairs is with your circumcision.
So the reason I examined you, or the reason I wanted to clinically assess you, is to find out what you've been left with following circumcision, because neonatal circumcisions are done in a different way, whether it's done as a radical circumcision, wherein a lot of, or pretty much all foreskin has been taken off.
Okay. Thank you.
So this is a device that I bought to try and restore my foreskin.
Okay. If I may ask you, where did you get this kit or this device?
I have bought it online.
So it's not a scientific device that's been developed by a instrument making company. Even if you had to use it because you have seen videos on YouTube, but there is no scientific study to say that this is actually going to work. You're obviously at liberty and to use it if you want to, but there is not much that you can pull forward. But the other issue you have is about the lack of sensitivity on the glands, and that unfortunately is again very difficult to restore, because the glans is hypersensitive or is quite sensitive when it has got the foreskin as a hood. But subsequently it hardens, the lining hardens as much as the rest of the skin, and therefore the initial hypersensitivity is then neutralized and he's back to having just the normal sensations. but they never match what the foreskin sensitivity is, because the foreskin has a special purpose and a special nerve supply as well. But I mean, just as a matter of opinion that we have developed over the years, those who have neonatal circumcision hardly miss their foreskin because they know nothing different. Whereas if you lose your foreskin in your teens or in adulthood, they are more than likely to miss it because they're used to it for a while.
But would there be possibility for alternative means for me to be able to regain that foreskin, like skin graft or any of that?
Technically, the skin graft would only be able to give you extra skin that will roll over your glands, but you're only talking about millimeters. You're not talking about the entire foreskin being restored. But again, that is not the same foreskin that you had. It will just give you a sleeve of tissue to play around with, to be honest with you. Pretty much all the foreskin is gone, and that's I think what you have. Therefore, there's not much skin left for you to even think of pulling forward, let alone regrowing.
More people need to be educated before ruining the life of a newborn son or daughter. It's disgusting that it's still happening to this day. It really is. After my conversation with Mr. Shatali, I was not in a good state of mind for 2 weeks. However, I persevered and patched myself together, as I always have, and am now continuing to restore while setting out academic goals for myself. So the long run is to continue my educational pursuit while spreading awareness for other individuals. I just want to be free from past trauma that I didn't ask for, and to just basically have a better quality of life.